Hey everyone, today is the Monday of the next week or the new week, and I wanted to share with you all the fact that I have a lot of things going on this week, which I'm going to try and film as much as I can because I realized I didn't really film that much. Even though my video became so long, it still was really it didn't really talk about my days of the week really that well. So I'm going to hopefully try and film as much as I can this week. But another thing that I wanted to share with you all is the fact that today I'm going to focus fully on PLP, the mock that has been released since Wednesday, and I have to submit it on Wednesday as well this week by 4:30 p.m. So I'm going to try and do that. And I've seen the questions. They don't seem particularly hard in terms of what they're asking you to do, but I know it's going to be really hard because it's the LPC and everything is application wise, and you need to always apply everything to the facts, and there's always so many documents for you to refer back to and all those kind of things. So I'm going to try and do that today and try my best to finish the mock as much as I can in terms of writing wise. I'm also going to try and finish the advocacy workshop 11 one, and I'm going to try and see if it's okay and everything, and also make sure that I am prepared for it for tomorrow at 4:30 because I have actually booked a room for it for me to really record myself delivering my advocacy session. And speaking of advocacy, I actually got a comment on YouTube on Saturday that a person who said that if you do not like advocacy, then you should basically drop out of LPC because advocacy is everything part of the LPC. So, and they also said that they don't see me as a lawyer and they don't see me as a solicitor. I don't have the discipline of a solicitor. So I don't know how and where they got that from, but that was a really funny comment, a very long comment as well, detailed, talking about this. And as soon as I saw that, I felt really sad that somebody thinks that I don't have the discipline of a solicitor. But at the same time, I thought this person has never seen me. This person has never seen and watched my videos clearly. And even if they do, that's very surprising because I usually talk about advocacy very later on my videos because that's how the sessions are. So I talk it really far away. That means they watch my videos, which is really amazing in a way. But that was really funny how that person just said that just because I don't like advocacy, I do not have the discipline of a solicitor, because there are other 10 modules in the course. So if I can do well in those, I can also do well in the advocacy. As I mentioned before, advocacy is not the issue. The issue is not the delivery of me actually saying out loud whatever I'm going to say. It is the written bit that it actually bothers me. It is not about the delivery. The delivery is absolutely fine. I'm really confident in that. I'm doing it literally right now. I'm just saying what I'm saying by words and everything. I'm saying I know what I'm saying, but when it comes to the written bit of the advocacy, that's when I get messed up. That's when I start struggling. And also on top of that, I do not get any help in terms of showing me some interview examples or people or students who have previously done it, which is why yeah, it gets really hard because, for example, Wilden administration, they do have 5-6 interviews laid out for students to see what kind of a scenarios we might get, how we might have to conduct the interview and stuff. But with advocacy, you don't get that support and help. You just get basically the bundles. You need to make your own script, and then you basically go ahead and say that for the next 15 minutes. That's all you have to do. So that was basically something that I wanted to mention. So if you think that, or if you're thinking that, oh, I don't like advocacy, or I don't like PLP, I don't like drafting, or whatever that might be, just make sure that that's not a sole reason or a sole cause why you do not have the discipline of a solicitor, because you can always improve yourself and become the best version of yourself. So yeah, that's all I wanted to mention. And yeah, that I'm going to focus fully on, and I'm going to try seriously take the gym this week, because I'm going to seriously try and go to the gym this week, because I'm really struggling from the past 2 weeks because of all these mocks and everything, and trying to prepare my manuals, my own scripts and all those kind of things. But this week I'm going to calm myself down and still make time for gym, because I don't really want to gain weight during my course and all those kind of things. I focus on that as well as a burdening thing. So I'm going to try and do that. And also I'm not going to go to the Sainsbury and get some meal deal and get some food for myself. Also, I really woke up in the morning at around 5 o'clock, and I'm feeling surprisingly really good, but it really hits me at around 3 to 4 p.m. That's when I feel my most tired and I feel like I really want to go to sleep. So hopefully that won't happen, because if that's the case, then I'm going to have something very strong like an espresso or a coffee or whatever and drink that, and then basically go to the gym. But I'm not hopefully missing my gym today, because I'm going to take this bad boy right there to the gym and do the session, whatever that might be. And also the same person said why to do gym in the morning, but the thing is I have lessons in the morning. So that was really funny how they're trying to dictate my life and what I should do basically. But yeah, that was really nice of you guys of watching me basically ranting for the past 5 minutes literally. But hopefully I'll see you guys now in the Sainsbury when I get my meal due. Hey everyone, I just arrived at the university, and I'm gonna basically now start doing my PLP mock and do the prep for it and everything. But before that, I just wanted to say that I'm gonna actually email my course director basically and ask her exactly how do you check your attendance, because I don't really know. I tried many ways, so I've actually looking at it. And I just want to get a clarification as to when do I exactly, or how do I exactly actually find out my percentage and where I'm at basically, because I have missed a couple of sessions throughout this whole term 1 so far. So I just want to know how much they get affected and all those kind of things and where I'm at basically. So yeah, and on top of that, I'm drinking my large hazelnut oat latte, which is basically my personality in a bottle or in a cup or a mug or whatever, because hazelnut is like that sweet sweet flavor, but oat is like the healthy bit and all those kind of things. I don't know, hazelnut oat latte is basically me in a cup in a way. So yeah, now I'm gonna start emailing her, and then I'm gonna basically just go on straight on to actually do my work. And I'm actually going to put my phone in airplane mode, so even if I want to look at any Instagram or Snapchat or anything like that, then it will be very bad of me because I would feel guilty then. So yeah. I wanted to show you guys all very quickly what I got for my meal deal. So this is from a Friday's meal deal that I had, and it was on Friday and I got this, but I didn't really get to finish it. Look at how much I actually drank. On top of that, I have my hazelnut oat latte. And then I have Evian bottle of water. I couldn't get the smart water. I don't know why my local Sainsbury didn't have it. Then free range eggs. And then I got hula hoops, which have been my obsession in terms of chips. I just love these so much. Hey everyone, I'm currently at this City Sports gym basically, and I forgot to film the outside bit, but then I remembered when I came in. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys all that I've been actually very productive till 9 a.m. today, because I actually did the whole prep thing, my whole manual and everything, and then I did my mock as well after lunch, and I actually managed to finish it within 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is very surprising. But honestly, after I've completed the mock, I feel like I'm not really sure if I've done everything correct and if everything is fine, but I've tried to follow what the teachers have given us, what to write and all those kind of things as much as I can, and that's all put into my manual. And after that, I felt like to do some litigation, so I did. I never feel like doing my litigation, but I had to do it. And I had to do that between, I would say 2 p.m. till 3:30 or something like that. And then I got bored of it, and then I just basically started doing my lecture on PLP, which was supposed to be done last week, but I couldn't really finish it, and I never got the time to do it. So I got the time, and I actually still didn't finish it because after 5 o'clock, I would say 4:30 actually, I started feeling so sleepy. Like, I cannot even tell you guys, it feels like I'm twitching my eyes like this. That's how basically bad I was feeling. And it was very tempting for me to tell myself that, oh yeah, let's go home and take a nap. No, I was not gonna do that this time, because I did that last week and I ended up missing every single day almost of my gym. So I came today fully prepared. I wanted to go to the gym. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. And I'm feeling quite sleepy and I don't feel like I have the energy to do the gym, but I'm still gonna do whatever I can to make sure that I feel really good afterwards, because after you have done the gym, you feel amazing, and I cannot really explain to you how good you feel. The second thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that also, whenever I upload videos through the internet or the Wi-Fi of the university, it gets uploaded within 5 minutes. Like, that's magical. When it comes to my own house Wi-Fi, it takes me about 1.5 days to upload it. Even though it's a 30-minute video or a one hour video even, it doesn't really matter because it gets uploaded within 5 minutes literally. So that's an amazing thing that I found through my university by coming and uploading it here, because I can just upload it within seconds literally. And I feel really, really good about that. So now I'm gonna change and go to the gym and exercise for about an hour or something, and then I'll tell you guys how I'm feeling. Oh my god, this looks beautiful. Yeah. Look at that. Hey everyone, today's a Tuesday of the week, and I wanted to share with you all the fact that yesterday after gym I actually went to Oxford Circus to see the lights, the Christmas lights and whatever it is, and it looked amazing and I was very mesmerized by it, which is why I stayed about, I would say, half an hour to 45 minutes there, and then I went home. And I felt really, really good after going there, because before that I was feeling really sleepy, drowsy, and I didn't really feel like to do anything. And I had an amazing idea just when I was at the gym that maybe I should go somewhere and just walk around and see the beautiful lights. And I saw that and I felt so happy. So it doesn't have to be somewhere that you have to go so far, but even if you just go somewhere nearby, it's really, really nice way for you to really connect yourself and feel good about yourself as well. And it's a really nice way for you to also declutter yourself from the mind of all the stress and all the pressure that you might be going through right now, especially if you're doing the LPC like myself. It's really, really stressful, because as the weeks go by, everything is getting more and more harder and everything is just piling up even more. So yeah, and followed by that, I came home and I didn't do anything academic because that's what I like to do. I like to just rest because the whole day I've been dealing with academics and stuff. So today I do have I did wake up at 4:30 and then or 5 o'clock, and then I burned back to sleep because I didn't get that much sleep last night. So I just basically slept again between 5:30 to 7:30 or 7 or even 7:45 or something, and which is why I'm so late and I'm still at home. And I do have a session at 10:30 for BOP, I think workshop 10 or something, and I don't know what it's about. I think it's about debts and finance or something, which I have not prepared at all for. And also I just wanted to share with you all the fact that I'm feeling quite I do have advocacy today, basically the recorded one, which I have to do for workshop 11, which is part of the course. And if you want, you can also book a room basically and record yourself, and I'm actually going to do that today, even though I'm not really comfortable with that. I'm actually going to do it and try and see and pretend myself as though there's someone with me and they're the judge and I'm telling them my submissions and all those kind of things, and I'm going to try and practice it. And one really nice thing that happened also in the morning is the fact that my advocacy teacher, she was actually concerned that I didn't reply to her last week accidentally for one of the meetings that I was supposed to attend last Friday. So she emailed me in the morning again telling me that she's available on Thursday and she can meet me up. And I was feeling really grateful for that, because you don't see that many teachers who really bother to chase up students to meet them up and help them with their own problems, which is really, really nice. And I really, really like that about the city, which is that even if you're struggling, if you say to one teacher you're struggling, they will help you no matter how they can, and they will with the best means as possible. And also because my advocacy mock is on the 1st of December, that's why she was a bit concerned that I might not be able to do my best and all this kind of things. So that was really nice of her and kind of her. But today I'm also going to try and go to the gym at around, of course, 6 to 8, and also the advocacy recording bit is going to be at around 4 to 5 o'clock. Also, I wanted to share with you all guys is the fact that I might submit my PLP mock today, and unfortunately yesterday I asked about 4 to 5 people about the MCQs questions, what answers did they put. I wanted to compare mine, but nobody was actually willing to do that. And then I realized that I told this to my sister, and my sister was like, of course, it's a mock, nobody's going to tell you the answers, duh. So, and then I clocked into me and I was like, that's true, nobody's going to tell me the answers because it's a mock. So that's absolutely fine. Then I learned my lesson that I should never ask anyone for the answers to the questions for the mock especially. But I just wanted to make sure that I was not doing anything wrong. But I guess that's the whole point of the mock, which is to see that where you're going wrong and stuff. But yeah, so that's basically what happened yesterday as well, and I wanted to share with you all. But now I'm getting extremely late. I'm gonna go to Sainsbury, get my meal deal, and go to the university and finish off my PLP large group 7, which I didn't get to finish. was going to actually continue in all shops in the churchyard due to the purposes of the refurbishment, and he could do nothing about the work and to stop it. Hey everyone, I'm currently in the advocacy recording rooms, one of the recording rooms, and I just wanted to share with you all how was my experience of today. So obviously today I finished whatever I had to do, which was the BLP workshop and then the PLP large group 7 that I was resumed from yesterday. And then I also did prepare for advocacy, and I actually did record it, and it was a very big hustle which took longer than usual, but luckily the room that I'm in, it was not like queued up, so people were not going to use it after me, so it was really fine for me to actually just stay here and do my own thing and for the longest time. And the advocacy experience was very traumatizing because I watched the video, and in finding the video was so long because I couldn't really find it, and I had to contact in one of my friends to find out how to really see your saved work and everything like that. That took me like literally 20 minutes, and that basically worked and just fine. But after that, it was becoming so I saw my performance for about the first 10 minutes. It was actually 18 minutes, which is not good. It's supposed to be around, I would say, 12 to 15 minutes max, but my one ended up becoming 18 minutes, which is too much. So I need to really shorten it and everything and make it concise and more consolidated and everything. I saw it and I was very disappointed because I didn't even practice it beforehand. So my recording is literally the first practice I've had so far. So I wasn't expecting like a perfect performance, but at the same time, I realized that I look too much on the paper because everything is written on the paper, so, and I didn't practice, so I didn't really do that well. If I had to really rate my performance out of 10, it would definitely be like a good 3 or 4 maximum if I'm really generous. But yeah, that was basically it. And then after that, suddenly, I don't know why, but I craved some doner, and I went to get it from my local university one, which tastes absolutely amazing. And I'm feeling so full now that I have to really go out and now just walk around because to really digest this food. So I'm gonna go to this South Bank Christmas winter market or something. It's actually called South Bank Winter Market or something like that, and which is literally like 20 minutes away from this university by bus. So I'm gonna go there and see what it is like, and then I'm gonna go home. Honestly, after 6 or even 5 p.m. I don't really feel like working that much because I'm in such a sleepy mode, and especially I don't have, you know, that much access to the gym in the morning, so it doesn't make me feel fresh. So I really have to go and do that now. So yeah, I will see you guys at the South Bank Winter Market. Hey everyone, today's the Thursday of the week, and I woke up at 5:10 a.m, which is 10 past 5 basically, and I did all my prep for the day and everything, what I have to basically organize everything and stuff. And I also did a little bit of coloring at the end, and around 6:40 a.m. till 7 a.m. or something, and I felt really good after doing that because today I'm going to be dedicating my whole entire day to accounts or solicitors accounts, which is a module that I have been dodging for the past 4 weeks because of all the other priorities of my other modules that has been going on that are much harder for me to understand or much more challenging. But I realized that the solicitor's accounts exam is really near, and that is on the 5th of January 2022. And I'm feeling quite nervous for that. I feel nervous every single day, literally. I don't think till my LPC ends I'm not gonna feel not nervous, basically. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I also wanted to mention with you all the fact that today I do have my drafting session workshop 3 at around 9 a.m. till 10:30. Followed by that, I have my advocacy appointment one-to-one with my tutor, and that is at 10:40 till 10:50 a.m. And that's basically, I'm going to talk about all the struggles and all the obstacles that I have in terms of advocacy. which is really bothering me. For example, how do you structure your submission? Do you have to relate it back to the legal test, and do you need to find case law to support your arguments, or whatever. And when I looked at my advocacy performance, which I did on Tuesday, which was so bad, I was literally reading off the script, I was always looking down, I was fidgeting around. So that made me feel like I need to do a lot of practice for advocacy, because the mock for that is actually the following week on the 1st of December, which is really scary. So I'm going to try and practice for that as well. And also another thing that I wanted to mention with you all is that yesterday I did submit my PLP mock, which I'm not really sure how it went, because unless I get the feedback, I'm not going to know anything. And the second thing is that yesterday my wills and administration mock also was released at 4:30 or something, and the actual mock is next Wednesday, which is the 24th of November at 9:35 a.m., which is so sad because that's very early in the morning. I was expecting my one to be a little bit on the afternoon, but at the same time, it's a really good thing. That means I'm going to be fresh, awakened, and I'm going to get on with it, and then for the rest of the day I can do something else, maybe like a revision for another module. So that's really amazing in a way. So I'm feeling quite nervous for that, because the day before that I do have a practice interview with my very kind tutor who is willing to practice it with me, because I let her know that, you know what, I don't really have anyone to practice it with, so I'm going to be really struggling with this. So she volunteered to actually give me an extra slot to do a practice interview, which is really amazing, and I feel really grateful for that. Another thing that I wanted to mention with you all is that I cannot believe this is the 10th week of my LPC. Like, I still remember the day and the time and what exactly happened on my first day at City Law School, and how it went, and the people that I met, and exactly what spot I was sitting in the lecture hall. Everything. I remember everything literally, and I cannot believe I've survived almost 10 weeks already, which is very unbelievable, and I cannot wait for this to all end, and so then I can, move on with my life and do other things and other plans that I have with my life really quickly, because that's going to take a lot of commitment out of my hard work, and also it's going to be very time consuming. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie, even though it's a really challenging degree, or a postgraduate degree, the LPC with LLM is very enjoyable at the same time, only if you love law, and only if you love how the law works, only if you know if you love applying the law to the facts that you're given, and all those kind of things, which comes with practice, obviously. And in terms of also, speaking of practice, past papers are not available for LPC with LLM, which is really sad. That means that we have to really rely on our workshops and create a system out of all those workshops. That's how LPC works for you. So today, for example, I'm going to go through all of the accounts workshops. I'm going to try and create a system out of each of those workshops. So how to answer exactly double entry or whatever it is, I don't even know. I'm going to just butcher so many weird words that you guys wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. So it does not really mean point saying all of that. But yeah, today I'm going to do my usual, which is to get some coffee, then get my meal deal, attend all these lectures and stuff. And then basically I'm going to fully focus on, hopefully till the whole entire day, on accounts, and then hopefully go to the gym and not skip it this time, and then basically come back home and relax and go to sleep. So that's basically my routine for the rest of my year, basically until September 2022, honestly. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how today unfolds, and I'll see you guys at the uni. Hey everyone, right now it's 5:52 p.m. of the Thursday on the same day, and I just wanted to tell you guys what happened basically today and why I couldn't do that much filming, honestly. So the first things first, I went to the drafting session, which was workshop 3 and stuff, and everything was completely fine and okay. And we actually ended up finishing at 10 instead of 10:30, which was really good. because between 10 to 10:30 I was actually reading the WAE, or Wills Administration Formative Assessment Advanced Material, which is basically talks about, you know, some of the information about the client, but not everything obviously, and a little bit about the assessment, what is it going to be like, how long will it take, and when should you be in, and all those kind of things, what materials you can take with you, and all those kind of things basically. After that, I went to my advocacy appointment, one-to-one appointment with my tutor there, and she was so amazing. Like within 10-15 minutes, she explained to me everything that I'm supposed to do, and she even told me kind of what is going to come up in the exam, which is amazing, and also what is going to come up in the mock as well. So that gives me enough preparation and enough time to actually know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to prepare for, which is absolutely amazing. And also when I looked at the sample answer for the workshop 11 that I recorded myself for 18 minutes, actually whatever I did was actually correct. So that's amazing. I felt so good finding that out, because the way that I made my structure and everything, there was a bit of errors, I'm not gonna lie, but the submissions bit, which basically frightens me the most, I was correct in that. So I was feeling amazing. After that, I had my lunch between 11 to 12, and that's basically where I had my meal deal, boring stuff, and I basically watched some interviews, because I really love finding out how other people think and why do they believe certain things in their life and where does it come from. That's really interesting to me to find out, which is why I watch actors and actresses. And even though they might be pretending, honestly, whatever they say, they can't pretend for too long, if you know what I mean. You just know from the vibe of people whether they're faking it or not, and you learn a lot of knowledge and a lot of vocabulary as well whenever they use it. So I really love watching interviews. That's just my thing. After that, I was basically from 1 till now, I was literally doing accounts, and can you believe I only did large group 1, workshop 1 and workshop 2 out of, and I have still got remaining large group 2, workshop 3, 4 and 5. So I have quite a lot bit left, so 4 more things for solicitors accounts. But it's very interesting module, I'm not gonna lie, but there's a lot of calculation to do and stuff, which I'm not really fond of. But I believe if you know how to calculate really well, I believe you can pass really very easily this module, which is why I'm really trying my best to create a system for each kind of calculations and all those kind of things, so that in that way it's easy for me to flick through the exam and I know exactly what to write and how to calculate everything. So now I'm gonna go and do gym, which I have missed on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm gonna try and do it hopefully today and tomorrow, so that at least it becomes 3 times a week, which is amazing. And after that, I'll see you guys after the gym. Hey everyone, today is the Friday of the week, and today I'm going to be talking about to you all what I'm going to do today and why I didn't film that much yesterday. So the first reason is because I was doing continuous work, so there wasn't anything to film anyway, because it's just me working. So there's not really me point showing you guys how much work I do and thinking that that's all I do the whole day, because that's not everything that I do the whole day. But anyway, that's what people think about me in a way. And today I'm going to be focusing definitely on accounts again. I'm really going to try and finish accounts as quickly and as much as I can, because I don't want to drag this, because the exam is on the 5th of January and I want to make sure that the time that I'm going to have between when my PLR and my Wills and Administration exams end, between that and the solicitor's account and the advocacy one, which is on January the 4th and the 5th respectively, I want to make sure that I can practice advocacy in that time as much as I can, and I don't want to worry about organizing my notes for accounts. And obviously that means that I'm not really doing that much prep for BLP. I'm falling behind in my litigation lectures and all this kind of the large group lectures and stuff, which you guys don't see me doing at all, and I have not been doing it from the past 2 weeks. But I'm just trying to make sure that all my notes are consolidated for all the other ones that are coming up really soon, and I have really tight time limits for that. So that's what I'm basically trying to do. I don't know if this is successful, if you should follow this, but I'm just trying to think that I want to make my life as easy as possible in exam time, so that it's very easy for me to find the information, whatever that might be. So that's all I'm trying to do with my notes and everything. So that takes quite a long time, and I get very frustrated, I feel like to procrastinate, of course. But those are the moments when I tell myself that if I'm not going to do this now, then it's going to be very hard on me later on. And that's when I basically start gearing up, and then I basically start going back to work again. So it's really hard for me to really stay motivated, especially because I don't have a buddy, I don't have anyone telling me what to do, or I don't have a supervisor checking up on me with all my deadlines and stuff. I have to do everything by myself. And to do everything by myself, this is where self-discipline comes in. And I believe the best way to develop self-discipline is definitely by exercising and going to the gym as much as you can. I think that is the best way, the ultimate best way to develop self-discipline, in my opinion, which is why I'm able to do hopefully whatever work I can do this throughout the whole day is because of the self-discipline that I developed through exercising and giving myself that 1 hour every single day to the gym. I don't think there's any other way to develop self-discipline, honestly, because whenever you don't feel like to do something, you just remember that moment when you just didn't want to do a treadmill for 5 more minutes, and then you ended up doing it, and then you feel really good about it. So that's kind of the same analogy with all the work that you're supposed to do with your life. And I believe that exercising gives you that boost really well, that motivation, that self-discipline really well. So if you're watching this and you're somebody who's really struggling to get your work done, and your exams are in about a month, just go to the gym for 1 hour every single day, and you will see your self-discipline kick in, and you will get all of your work done, I promise. So that was basically my wisdom for one or 2 minutes right there. But now I'm gonna seriously go and do my accounts and really try to finish it, because today my civil litigation mock is also getting released at 4:30, which I'm really nervous about, because civil litigation and business law and practice is probably the two that I'm most struggling with, and I'm falling behind because of all the notes that I'm taking for all the other skills sessions and all those kind of things. And also my bills and administration one is due on Wednesday at 9:35 a.m., which is my mock. I'm so frustrated, which is why I cannot waste any time, and I have to just get on with it. I don't want to drag anything, so let's go to work. And yeah, this is my university. I'm in the university. I didn't film in my house because it's the same background all the time, so I just wanted to do it in here. And of course I got my trusty personality drink from Costa, which is hazelnut oat latte in large size, of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.